Good morning, Year 3. It's Thursday the 16th of July, and your learning objective for math today is I can solve puzzles using my understanding of numbers. Okay, something a bit different today. We're going to be linking our math today with our history topic for the term. So we're going to be exploring the number system, which was used by the ancient Greeks. Okay, so thinking about how the ancient Greeks wrote their numbers. And you might notice some similarities to the Roman numerals that we have looked at a little bit, so their number system as well. Okay, so they use different symbols, as you can see here, for their numbers. Instead of using the number 1, they used a symbol which looks a little bit like an I, which is of course similar to the Roman numeral for 1 as well. Okay, and you can see they build up their one-digit numbers 1, 2, 3, and 4 using the I's, and then they've got a slightly different symbol for 5. So in the Roman numerals they use a V, don't they? So this is a slightly different symbol, and then their 6 is obviously the 5 with a 1, and their 7 is the 5 symbol with 2 1s or 2 I's, and the 8 similar with the 3 I's, and then 9 with the 4 I's. And then their symbol for 10 is the triangle. Who can remember what the symbol is that the Roman numerals have for 10? It's an X, isn't it? So that's slightly different to our triangle. And then you can see 15 is 10 and 5, 20 is 2 10s, 50 has got its own symbol, looking like a scale or something. And then 100 has got a H, and 1000 is an X in the ancient Greek system, and an M is 10,000. Okay, so have a little look, familiarise yourself with those, the way those numbers look, and then just jot down how we would write the numbers on the screen in ancient Greek. So I'd like to write down 2, 6, 15, 50, and 20. Okay, so just make sure you're really familiar with how you'd write those numbers down. Okay. Okay, so some of the numbers obviously are missing from this chart. So how do you think you would write the number 11? Okay, just write down how you think it would look. And how about the number 24? Okay, just have a think about those two numbers and just jot down how you think they might look. So there we go. Okay, so 11 will be a triangle, which is the symbol for 10, and then an I, and then 24 will be 2 triangles, which is the symbol for 20, and 4 I's. Okay. Okay, so you've got some more questions now just to have a little go at. This is just the kind of warm up. The main activity is coming in a second. So just write down how we would write these numbers in ancient Greek. Okay, and then there's some to translate from ancient Greek into how we write numbers using our number system. I'll tell you the answers on the next slide. Okay, so listen carefully. I'm going to tell you the answer so you can mark your own work here. So 21 would be 2 triangles and then an I. 31, 3 triangles and an I. 35, 3 triangles and then the 5 symbol, which looks a little bit like an R. And then 42 would be 4 triangles and 2 I's. Okay, so the symbol for 50, you can see it on the chart, like the scale. And so if you write the symbol for 10 after the 50, what do you think you would get? Well, you would get 60. Okay, and then at the bottom, translating those numbers, it would be, the first one would be 15, and then the next one would be 115. Okay, And the final one would be 116. Okay. Okay, so here's your main task. Now these questions are also on a sheet on the website that you could print out, or you can just copy out the calculations and write the answers in your workbook or on some paper. But your task is to work out these calculations. So there's some addition, some subtraction, and some times tables. So work out the answers using our number system, and then translate the answers into ancient Greek numbers, okay, to test your knowledge of those. Look at the chart over on the side to help you. And methods to use to help with the calculations. You might like to use column addition or column subtraction that you've been practicing recently. There may be some mental methods that you can do in your head. And for the times tables, I think you should be able to do those ones in your head as well, okay, or working them out mentally. So good luck. The answers are all going to be on the next slide. Okay, so here are all of the answers written in ancient Greek. So mark your own answers. I hope you did well. I hope you enjoyed that. As always, your teachers love to see your maths work. So if you'd like to send me or your class teacher your work, we'd love to see it. Have a lovely day, and I will see you tomorrow for the last day of Year 3 and your last maths lesson with Year 3. So I look forward to seeing you tomorrow. Bye!